Milwaukee, Wisconsin called to us and they said, pack your stretchy pants.
This is Milwaukee, where the beer flows, the cheese melts, and the people are as bold as cheddar. So I'm on a mission to chat with a few people who make this city so flavorful. We're gonna do this one bite, one sip, one story at a time.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy another edition of the Traveling Cheesehead Visits.
Oh, hi there. I didn't see you. So I'm just living my best hotel life here. I'm in bed with a good cup of coffee, and I'm doing research as a travel writer. So I'm currently at the Brewhouse Inn Suites in Milwaukee. Now, this is not your average hotel. It's built inside the original Pabst Brewery, so you're literally sleeping in a piece of Milwaukee beer history. Those giant copper brew kettles, still here, and the vaulted ceilings, total vibe. Even the stained glass windows pay tribute to King Gambrinus, the patron saint of beer. Who knew room service could come with a side of historic charm? Anyways, I better go and earn my breakfast. We're starting with an iconic cheese shop here. We're going to have some bites and bold conversation. So I have a few fun questions for you, Connie.
Sure.
So what is your best seller here at the cheese company?
So most of our popular cheeses are going to be our aged cheeses, just because they have the fuller flavor of the cheese. So we can go from a 2-year cheddar up to a 15-year cheddar. On occasion, we'll get a 20-year cheddar. It's really special. People like to have that for special occasions.
So what's your favorite?
My favorite, I have a few. So I like a 6-year. We have a Pleasant Ridge Reserve. We have any of the Marika Buddhas that are mixed with different flavors. And my all-time favorite probably is Colby.
Colby. It goes with everything.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's a fun cheese.
All right. Fresh cheese curds. How fresh is too fresh?
Oh my goodness. I don't think you can get too fresh, because I've tried them right out of the vat, right after they cut them. That's going to be the squeakiest. But everybody, should know that to have a squeaky cheese curd, you just want to let them get to room temperature. We get them in refrigerated, but we suggest to our customers that they let them sit out for a little while. You can't really hurt them because they're a young cheese, so they can sit out, they can go back in the refrigerator, they can come out again.
If someone says they don't like cheese, what do you suggest they try?
Oh, something young. Cheese. My daughter's not a cheese lover, so if she does do a cheese, she'll do a cheddar. A mild cheddar is a really nice addition to any.
What is a cheese that some people overlook, but you think they shouldn't?
Probably brick cheese. Brick cheese is also mild, but it's also got good flavor.
Okay, this is just between you and me.
Okay.
Have you ever snuck a snack when nobody was looking?
Oh my goodness.
Just a nibble.
Like if you're tasting with somebody, you want to taste with them, and then describe what you're tasting and see if they pick it up. So that's how I usually, if somebody wants to taste something. Like if they haven't had something before, I usually go with a medium cheddar. That way you get more flavor of the cheddar than a mild, but it's not overwhelming because some people just are afraid to try different things.
So tell me about the cheese board today.
So this is our Wisconsin cheese platter. We make them a couple times a week. We sell pretty many of them. It's a quick grab and go item if you want to just sit outside and have a snack before a meal. Our roses are made out of our hard salami. We just slice that and make a little rose using a flute, a champagne flute. And you have a variety of cheeses here. You have a Wisconsin a cheddar with cranberries. Wisconsin is known for cranberries.
Oh, heck yeah.
So we have that. That's a Henning's product. We have a mild brick, which is white in this case. So it's going to have some flavor, but not on a mild side. Colby, one of my favorites. On the back here, that's the Longhorn Colby. And then we have a smoked Gouda.
Ooh.
So it's got a little bit of smokiness, not too heavy. People either really like it or they don't like it at all. So that would be another one that I would.
Now this is a great price point. These are only like $20 and you have a couple of different varieties for people. I love these because that is such a great grab and go host gift. If you're going to go to like a concerts on the square, concerts in the park kind of a thing, or if you just want to treat yourself to something a little lighter for dinner when it's freaking hot in a Wisconsin summer.
Right. It's perfect for all those occasions.
Well, thank you so much. I can't wait till we start tasting.
Okay. After you.
So Ricky, you've become the go-to name now for the Milwaukee food scene. How did you get started?
First, definitely think I'm one of them. There's some who are more active, but with me it started back probably 30 years ago. Started a group of friends going to different restaurants to help support small local independent businesses. And after that I was appointed to the Around Town Committee with the Young Professionals of Milwaukee. So I was helping to set up socials for young professionals at bars and restaurants. I think some of the chefs were getting to know me. They were telling some of their friends about me, and they invited me to bring my group into their places. And then after that, I just like the idea of helping small independent businesses, so I carried it into social media.
Thank you for that. I had a restaurant and a catering company for 10 years, and it's a lot of work. I don't think I ever worked so hard in my life. So helping independent restaurants, that's awesome. What has been your favorite part about sharing the Milwaukee food scene?
Really just the thought of potentially getting one more person in the door that may not know about that business.
That is very cool. I wish there was social media back when I had my place 500 years ago. Ooh, you have to try the cheddar cranberry is I think what she said it was.
All right, that
This
sounds really good.
Cheese is fabulous. I love Wisconsin cheese. Okay. What makes Wisconsin such a great food city, especially for the locals who know it?
Milwaukee, I'm born and raised here, and I've seen it just explode. I think what's happening is there is a bit of an improvement in the casual diner becoming a little bit more adventurous, willing to try some new things. Because I feel like for a time, our chefs were kind of handcuffed with what they could do because people weren't interested in trying that. So I think that people are more adventurous. We're seeing a lot more ethnic dining, and I think people are getting more interested in that, and I think that's helping the food scene grow.
Before, I think it used to be fusion. They would bring a little bit of an ethnic flair to what they were making, like a Midwest pot roast done with like jerk seasoning or whatever, but now having a lot more of that ethnic influence, I mean, the choices are incredible. I mean, here we're in the Milwaukee food market, and it is absolutely amazing just walking around the options that you can get here. How can people find you?
On Instagram, I'm at Ricky Rod MKE, RICKYROD MKE.
Awesome. Now we're going to dig into this cheese. She said smoked Gouda, and as lovely as the rose is, we're going to rip into it like monkeys on a cupcake. Before the first pitch, Milwaukee's already winning. Tailgating here is a sport of its own. Yeah, go Packers, man. Go Pack. So what's your first name?
Quinlan.
So Quinlan, if you were a racing sausage, one of the sausages, which one would you be?
The chef one.
Oh, why the chef one?
Because I like chefs.
Do you like chefs or you just like what they make?
I like what they make.
Good for you. High five. Thank you. So what's your first name?
Nico.
So Nico, what makes Milwaukee Brewers fans so unique?
Well, when you look at some of the other teams, they're so big of markets. They pay for everywhere. You see marketing, advertising, and stuff. Brewers fans, we love the Brewers. We love the tailgate, and we support our city no matter win or lose. Brewers fans are Brewers fans forever.
We're kind of diehards here in Wisconsin, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm pretty sure if the Brewers played in the winter, we'd be tailgating out here in the winter, too.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Yeah, thanks. You too. Thank you.
Brats, beer, and racing sausages. A Brewers game is more than just baseball. It's Milwaukee's favorite way to party in the sunshine.
Congratulations to the Johnsonville Grapplers, winner of the Johnsonville Sausage Race.
Beer battered, golden, and served with old school charm. The fish fry at Kettles Inn is everything a Wisconsin Friday night should be. Just make sure you start with that brandy old-fashioned sweet first. They make them perfect here. And maybe consult your Wisconsin fish fry guidebook before placing that order.
Just look at this right here. It's fabulous.
Rise and shine, it's brunch time. So we're here at the On Tap. It is inside the brew house where we're staying. And oh my gosh, food is fantastic. My husband says definitely get the waffles. I had like their egg combo with bacon and sausage and toast. Here's a little pro tip. Ask for the potato pancakes instead of their breakfast potatoes. Ooh. It was a perfect day for going to Knick Avenue, downtown Milwaukee, and checking out some of the really cool shops. Everything from a comic store to the tip-top atomic shop. I love thrifting, vintage stores, things like that. They have so many really cool things, but you gotta really pick through the racks. So I found this. Isn't this just the most fun? And I got a really cute red pin, so when I wear my black tank, black sweater, and skirt, I am all set. So, Knick Avenue, you need to come and check it out if you're like us and love to do the small independent shops.
Knick Avenue, or KK if you're in the know, is where Milwaukee's creative streak shines. Street art, funky shops, and just the right number of dive bars to accidentally bump into Jared at.
All right, I had so much fun with Jared at the baseball game, I couldn't stay away. He said that the Trailer Park Tavern was like an incredible dive bar. So I have to go in and check this place out, see what they've got on tap. Hey, fancy seeing you here.
What's going on?
So you beat me here first. I haven't had lunch yet. I think you said that the ham and cheese on rye were...
Ham and cheese, can of hams, rye whiskey, and a shrimpy.
I better have the ham and cheese on rye.
This is like a great meal.
Doesn't that sound like a great meal? We're gonna see. Ham, cheese, rye. There we go. All right, here we go. Well, cheers. It's the swallowing part that gets you. Oh, the beer refreshing, isn't it? How it goes?
Land of the sky blue waters.
What makes this a classic dive bar in your book?
Yeah, it's got everything you want. I mean, like I said, it's got the great merchandise. You got a great bartender.
He starts at 8.
Yeah. You got the old classic cans. You got the Mullet Hall of Fame over here in the corner.
The bras, the merch, yeah.
Right.
Everywhere you look, there's something to see.
And it's, what are we looking at? About 900 square feet. Like,
This is awesome.
they make the most of it.
True or false? The stickier the floor, the better the dive bar.
I would think that's a fair assessment. And you know that they like to party, for sure. But yeah, the stickier, I think the stickier the floor, the better, for sure.
So we're at the Wiggle Room in Milwaukee, and this is not your normal dive bar.
It is not, but it's a 5-bar. We've got vinyl playing. I love how they display it, and the owner of this place just told us he has over 5,000 records in this place.
And didn't he say that that's like not even a third of what he has in
Yeah.
It's like 24?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Crazy.
If I were a Wisconsin dive bar, you've gotten to know me a little bit. What would my name be and what would I be like?
The Ultimate Cheese Bar.
Yeah.
How would that be? Yeah.
That would be a good name, the Ultimate Cheese Bar. If Wisconsin had an official dive bar anthem, knowing music like you do, what would the anthem to the dive bars be?
Actually, a buddy of mine, Dirty Prescott Kids, has a song called The Anthem. And it's kind of a rap song, and it's all about drinking in Wisconsin.
You know, it has been so much fun hanging around with you here in Milwaukee. So I just want to say thank you for, taking a little bit of your time. I know you're crazy. You're working at 1001.
No, it's been great hanging out. We've done some chill stuff, and then we've done some dive bar stuff. And but it's been fantastic. I appreciate you guys, and best of luck with everything.
Same to you. We'll be watching for your
we can
1,000.
get together again.
You betcha. If it's one thing you have to do before you leave Milwaukee, is get a Miller Lite and straight from the source.
And once you've got that first sip out of the way, don't sleep on the food. The menu at the Miller Time Pub and Grill is pure comfort with a Midwest twist. And if you ask me, the barbecue pork sliders are the move to make.
Grab your stein and some dancing shoes because we're headed to the Bavarian Beer House for some oompa music and some fun.
If you haven't clinked steins to a live polka band, are you even in Milwaukee? The Bavarian Beer House brings Oktoberfest energy all year round. And those beer steins? Oh, heavy. If you see a server balancing 8 to 10 of them like it's nothing, oh my gosh, tip like you just watched a magic trick.
Prost! So Grant, what keeps polka alive in Milwaukee?
Well, we have a real good fan base from many, many years ago. You know, we had all the ethnics here from Europe, and I'd say the big thing was Yankovic was really popular in Milwaukee. But as time goes on, I'd say like your German culture is really around in this town, more or less the biggest push on polka music here, keeping it going in town.
It's interesting because even during World War II, Milwaukee had a lot of German population, German Americans, but yet there were nobody pulled out towards the camps and stuff like that. So Milwaukee is very German loving.
Right, exactly, yeah. Well, you know, and the Polish too are big. Interesting enough, we don't have enough Polish bands in Milwaukee. It was more or less, it's a regional thing. German, of course, is popular, but this, for some reason, the Slovenian American type music was popular here in Milwaukee.
Wow.
Due to Yankovic's popularity back in the 40s and 50s.
So what is the craziest audience you ever played for?
Well, the craziest, most unusual, I should say, I played a job with Bill Savatsky in the 70s, I think. We played at the women's prison in Taycheedah. Let me tell you.
That'd be an interesting crowd.
It was an interesting time to play for the prison, the ladies in prison.
Did they polka?
They may have, if I can remember right, but it was a very selective type of group, but they had to have some sort of entertainment, and back then we did play one time there. Wow, it was something else, I tell you.
So what is your favorite polka song to perform?
Oh my golly, that's a hard one. In our genre, we play the more American polka, Slovenian style, but we'll branch off, play some of the German stuff, because each ethnics have their own polka library to play from. And since I grew up with Frankie Yankovic, I would say some of his tunes, and of course, the standards, Tick-Tock Polka, or some of the instrumentals. I don't think I really have one.
You just love what you do.
I have for many, many years, yeah. I enjoyed it, yeah.
Thank you so much for your moment of your time.
Well, thanks, and thanks for being here.
I'm ending the night where mini pins and retro vibes reign supreme. We're at Kaz's Mini Bowl.
Tiny pins, old school vibes, and manual pin setters. Kaz's Mini Bowl is one of the last of its kind, and it's all heart and strikes.
Why does mini bowling still matter?
I'd say it's because it's a huge history of Milwaukee. It's this version of miniature bowling was started here in Milwaukee. It was about 10 bars that had this version of bowling here. And then, through the 40s to 60s, when family times were a huge thing, and you had middle class, you had kids and families in each house, and they could all go to their corner bars. And this corner bar held a huge part of Milwaukee's gathering. And then, even when my dad bought into it in the 78, when he took over, this place was 7 days a week leagues and going well. And so to continue on a family atmosphere, and which is a falling out thing, it's you don't have many bars that are family atmosphere anymore. So to continue that and to be able to still have a strong grab hold on the people of Milwaukee to come here, instead they still say that this is their spot, or so this is a generational bar that holds a lot of value. So I would say that this place really matters to Milwaukee, especially because of the longevity and the generational history that it holds.
Cheese, beer, brats, brewers. I mean, could we have a better Milwaukee weekend than that? So, cheers to the locals. May they never need another excuse for a second round.
I wrote the book, 100 Things to Do in Wisconsin Before You Die. If you like saving money on travel, travelingcheesehead.com/save $. We have the Wisconsin Road Trips group on Facebook. The Traveling Cheesehead podcast is available anywhere that you can download a podcast. Get more travel ideas at travelingcheesehead.com. Our production crew, and this has been a Traveling Cheesehead production.